Hello friends, Harshal here and welcome to my YouTube channel, that is Harshal's Cloud. In this video we will learn about CloudFormation. We will create, update and delete a very simple code. Okay, so CloudFormation is nothing but a code which is used for creating the infrastructure. So we can say it as infrastructure as code, right? So this is the CloudFormation. Okay, so first of all I have to go to CloudFormation. Yeah, here is the CloudFormation. Simply go to CloudFormation dashboard. So this is the CloudFormation dashboard, and here we can create the stacks. So first of all we need to create a stack. So we will learn how can we create the stack, and there are three options you will get for prerequisite prepare template. So we need to prepare the template. So if the template is ready, that is fine. If you use a sample template, you can use, because there are so many sample templates. It will be provided by the AWS CloudFormation itself. Then create template in designer. You can also create template in designer. Okay, so okay, let me tell you. So if you have code in your system, then simply click on it and we can upload the template file here, and it will be automatically saved in S3 URL, right? Okay, then the second option is use sample templates. So here we will get so many sample templates, and we can use of those template directly, right? Then the third one is create template in designer. We can simply go to the template, go into the designer, and there we can easily design the infrastructure that we want. Let us say I want to design that trail. So simply drag here, and once you drag here you can see the code here, right? It is in it could be in JSON language or in YAML language. Okay, so for me YAML is suitable because YAML is in key value pair, and that is very easy to understand for me, right? So if you know JSON very well, then you can go with this language, right? So you can write code in JSON or YAML. So whatever is suitable for you, you can go with that. Okay, so right now we will get back. I'm leaving this page. So I have okay, so I have a template with me. Okay, so let me tell you. So here is the template, I'm having it. Okay, so I have a code here. Here you can see the resources, right? So resources, this is the top level key. Then you can see that MyInstance, we call it as nested key, and here is the nested key value pair, right? So again there is properties, and this is nested key, and this is nested key value pair. So that is how you can call it. So here you can see the resources. It means that there are so many AWS resources we have it, and whatever the resource I want to create in my infrastructure, so I can mention the resource name here. Okay, so my instance, I would like to create an instance. The type of the instance is here, that is AWS EC2 instance. Then the properties I want to add. Okay, so availability zone is US East 1. Okay, and that is AZ is A, right? There are multiple availability zone in the region, so I'm using 1A. Then the image ID is this. Okay, this is the AMI image ID of the EC2 instance. Then there is a instance type as well, we need to mention here. So I have created this file and .yaml file, and this file we have to add in here in the template, right, in S3 URL. So here I want to upload that template file. Simply click on it and here and open this file. So it will be automatically save in S3 bucket. Okay, so let me show you. So I open a new tab, this S3 management console, and here you can see the bucket, right? This is the bucket, and if I click on it, then you can see that YAML file, right? The same file that we have already added to, we have uploaded here, right, in CloudFormation. Then I go to the next. We can give any name. Okay, so I'm giving first CloudFormation. Okay, you can give any name. Then you can give the tags if you want. Okay, for now I'm okay with this. Then if you want to define any IAM role, then you can define yourself. Otherwise, if you don't define, that is also fine, because CloudFormation uses permission based on your request user credentials. So if you simply avoid this, that is also fine. It will automatically create an IAM role. Then stack failure option. So yes, as it is, we can leave it. Then okay, there is a stack policy we don't want. Then rollback configuration, for now we are okay with that. Then notification option, notification we can add with the SNS topic. Then stack creation options, that is also okay. So I click on next, and here you can review your stack, that is first CF, and here is the template, that is the template URL. Okay, your template or code is available in the S3 bucket, right? And before you create the stack, you can simply estimate the cost, right? So basically what happened, the EC2 instance will be created, and it may have some cost. Okay, so it will actually anticipate the cost, it will estimate the cost. So simply it's a very good option you are getting here, so that you can simply calculate. Okay, so here it is saying that the region is North Virginia, and yes, my instance. Okay, the description is, then one instance will be created for 24 hours a day if you are using. Then you will you have to pay $8.50, right? So according to that, if you are using, then you have to pay a monthly cost. So okay, for now. Okay, so we have so everything is excellent for now. Okay, and we can create the stack here. So the stack is create in progress. Okay, so it will take some time to create the stack. Eventually it will launch the instance. So we will go to EC2, right? Here you can see, okay, the instance is being it is in pending state, so it is launched, but it has to take some time so that it will be ready to use. So yeah, it is running now, and if we are checking here in the stack, and we have to refresh it, so our stack still in progress. So okay, so we can check here if okay, it is now complete, right? So it is completed, our stack is successfully completed. So here, if you want stack information, here you will get the stack ID, and there are so many options. When it is created, you can see the time, and yeah, then there is events. Okay, so you can see the event status and status region, everything. Then what are the resources we are actually using? So we are using instance for now, so you can get physical ID here and the type of your instance. then there is status and everything. Okay, so there is only one resource I'm using right now, then there is no output for now and no parameter, and in the template you can see the code, right? So this code we have uploaded in the stacks, and on that basis it has created the instance, right? So this is the instance that we created. Okay, and the resource, only one resource we have created, and there is no change set. Okay, so we are good now here. And if we check here, so instance has been created. The instance name is for B42D. Okay, and if I click on it, I check in the tag, right? So okay, what I do, I just click on InstanceId, and here I can click on tag, and in the tag you can see the cloudformation, right? Logical ID, that is MyInstance, then stack name is first CF, and the stack ID, that is this, right? So this is the stack ID. So if you want to check with this key value pair, you can simply go to the CloudFormation, and here in the stack information you can simply check, right? This is the stack ID, and this one is the stack ID. Both are the same. Okay, so our stack already created, and okay, now I want to update something in the code. So in that case, what I have to do, I have to change the file, I have to update. So simply I go here in my first CF stack. If I go here in the stack, right, and I click here, go to the stack and click to that stack, and here is the option you will get, that is update. So we are actually updating the code. We want to do some changes in our infrastructure. So I want to replace current template, right? So I want to upload new template. So this is the new template, that is okay. This is the new template. I open it, okay, and go to the next, and here security group description. Okay, first of all I would like to show you the code so that you understand. Here you can see the upper the top key pair, top key, that is parameter, okay, and nested key, that is SecurityGroupDescription, and there is no value, right? With the key there is no value, so there is a nested key value pair here, and that's why the parameter, in the parameter you have to add something here, right? SecurityGroupDescription. So I add here that this is security, this is good security. You can give anything, whatever the relevant, okay. Then we can simply use existing role, that is fine. Then roll back, okay. Now we can do next, and here if I go, I check everything is good, okay. And here change set preview, okay. What is change? Okay, so my instance was already created, okay, and that is the physical ID, and here this is the resource type, and here you can see replacement is true. Replacement, if replacement is true, it means that this instance will be deleted and the new instance will be created, right? So that's why replacement is true. It means that this has to be deleted. Then what happened, new instance will be created and my EIP means elastic IP, so my elastic IP will be assigned to that new instance, and those security groups, that is SSHSecurityGroup and ServerSecurityGroup, both the groups will be assigned to the same instance, right? So there are 1, 2, 3 resources, and the fourth one is the instance itself. So there are total 4 resources will be in use. So I update the stacks, right? So if I go here, so it will take some time, so because update in progress, so it will take time. Okay, so here is the stack information. This is the event, that what exactly happening. So you will get the status result and the status and the logical ID and timestamps you can see here. Then there are the resources, the how many resources you are actually using. So here you can see there are 3 instances right now showing, but after the completion it has to be changed. Then the output, there is no output, and the parameter that we have mentioned, that is, this is good security for security group description. Then template, here in the template I would like to explain you about this code. So this is the template, this is upper here we have added the parameter, right, security group and description, and here is the type, that is string. Then there is a resources, what resources we are actually using. So you can see the first resource is MyInstance, right? So we are using EC2 instance. Then there is key value pair, you have to give the details of that EC2 instance. And then the second instance the second resource we are using here is EIP, that is elastic IP, right? So for that reason we added this code. Then there is security group, here we have added security group, that is SSHSecurityGroup, and the second is there are security group, okay, ServerSecurityGroup. And here if you are you can see here that hyphen sign, right, hyphen sign. So the hyphen means that it is the list, of SecurityGrouPingress. So whenever you see that minus sign or the hyphen sign, it means it refers to the list, it is the listing of the SecurityGrouPingress. So here also the list of SecurityGrouPingress, CIDR IP and port and protocol. Okay, so everything has been here mentioned. So yeah, update is complete, and now we can see the resource here. So total you can see there are 4 resources: elastic IP, EC2 instance, then security, there are 2 security group, right? So in here in that server security you can see there are 2 lists, right? But this is not the resource, this is the list. So that's why it is showing only 1. And stack information event is successful, right? And you can see there is no output. The parameter you can see here, the template you can see and change it, there is nothing at all. So if we go to EC2 instance and we can check, so the first instance is get terminated because it is replaced by the new instance, that is 75, and for D2 it is terminated. And if I click on it, and here in the tag, okay, I click on it and I show you here. So here is the tag, right? So this is the CloudFormation stack ID, right? And this is logical ID, and this is the name of this stack. So we have tagged it correctly. Okay, and let me check whether everything has been created in the infrastructure or not, right? we have assigned elastic IP, right? So this IP has been assigned, right? This public IP. So I don't know whether it is elastic IP or not. So how do I come to know? If I go here in the left hand side, okay, here you can see that elastic IPs. So whatever the elastic IP is assigned to any instance, so you will get the list here. Okay, so you can see that allocated IP4 address, that is 167.2.2. this is public IP and it is associated with the InstanceId this. So yes, elastic IP has been associated, has been assigned to the EC2 instance. Again, if we go here in instance, okay, and there are two security groups we have to assign to it. Okay, we have assigned to it by using the code, right? In the code we have written. So okay, so I click here, and if I go to the security, here in the security you can see there are two security groups, right? So ServerSecurityGroup and here SSHSecurityGroup. Okay, and if you go here down in the inbound rule, you can see, right, this is SSHSecurityGroup and there are two ServerSecurityGroup because it has listed two IPs, right? So that's why there are two. Okay, so everything has been going seamlessly, and we have constructed the infrastructure very well by using code. So if you don't have the code, then I'll put it in the description box. You can go through it. You can create your own YAML file and you can use it. And okay, so now there is in the CloudFormation, if I check here, so we have stack here, and if you want to delete, how can you do it? So simply click here and here is the delete option. So once you delete this stack, so everything that we have created infrastructure, so all the infrastructure will go down, will be shut down. Okay, so that's why I'm deleting it. So I have deleted the stack, and if I click on it and if I check event, so it started deleting. Okay, delete in progress, delete in progress. So everything will be deleted. Here you can see the overall status, that is delete in progress of the stack. So yes, it will take some time, and if you go here in the instance, that instance has to be shut down. So yes, it is going to be shut down, and all the infrastructure that we have constructed, so everything will be shut down. So we have learned in this video that how can we create the stack, how can we update the stack, and how can we delete the stack. So I hope that you understand very well by watching this video. So thank you so much guys for watching my video. Have a good day. Bye.